Hello and welcome back, YouTubers. I am Protomario, and today we are reviewing Batman Arkham City for the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Microsoft Windows, and it should be noted that this is going to be available on the Wii U as well. This game was developed by Rocksteady Studios and published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment and Square Enix in Japan. This game was released to North America October 18th, 2011. Arkham City is a direct sequel to the previous game, Batman Arkham Asylum. Now, many people ask, if I play this, will I need to play Arkham Asylum? The answer is no, you will not need to play Arkham Asylum, but it'd be a good idea. There's a lot from Arkham Asylum that really carries over, and if you've never played it and you haven't beaten it, you're going to be out of the loop. You're really going to want to know what's going on from Arkham Asylum that carries over to Arkham City. This game is being hailed as one of the best games ever created, and really gone is the day of the superhero that's super invincible, and here is the day of a true, just wonderful game. This is one of the best games I have played to date, and it has qualities of a sequel that just every single video game should meet, but unfortunately a lot of games don't. If a lot of games took a lesson from how they made this game, there would be a lot better sequels out there. To say the least, Arkham City did exactly what Arkham Asylum did, except that it removed all the bad features, all the glitchiness, all the terrible things that were available in Arkham Asylum, and carried over everything that was good about it into Arkham City, then tweaked the story, added more, and made great dynamic open world gameplay, which really includes many hours of gameplay and just plenty of superhero references, supervillain references, and anyone who's a Batman fan or a DC Comics fan will really enjoy this game.
Yes, sir, Mr. Cobblepot.
The signal's blocked again.
So the story is
like
pretty
Penguin's
much
finally
carries over from Arkham Asylum.
Arkham City.
And not to spoil any games for you, but if you don't want to hear Arkham Asylum's ending or too much of this game, I suggest you stop watching now. However, I'm not going to give away this game that much. So pretty much Joker's sick, and he's looking for a cure. After you left him on the rooftop of Arkham Asylum, as he puts it, he had lots of time to think over what happened, and he wants revenge. So, pretty much what he does is he makes your life pretty crappy, and causes pretty much you to work for him. So, once this occurs, you have to do many different missions within the city that is encompassing all these released villains with their gangs. Each gang is individually loyal to each supervillain. For example, the Penguins are loyal to the Penguin, and the Jokers are loyal to the Jokers. Each faction is a mainstay of the game, and the chatter between the factions is really nice when you're flying around. So that's pretty much the setup for the game. You're in an open world giant city encompassed by huge walls. You won't be able to leave these walls, and you'll be pretty much beating the crap out of these gang members all the time. Things aren't good in Arkham City. Things aren't good by a long shot, and there's one man who can only fix this all. Batman. Of course. As a one-man superhero lone wolf, you're going to enter in with much more of a Metal Gear style feel to anything else, or a Tom Clancy or Splinter Cell kind of feel, to where you have to really use the stealth element to your advantage in this game. Going up against people with guns head-on, you'll get murdered instantly. And if you don't like the stealth element in games, then this game may not be for you. Having said that, the stealth element is not so prevalent that if you don't use it, you won't be able to beat the game. This game offers you several different methods to take down your foes, and you don't necessarily have to use your stealth element, but you do have to be fast with your fingers. If you get shot up a couple times, you're gonna die. That's the bottom line. And there are upgrades and several things that you can get from beating certain amount of thugs. You can grind it out and upgrade your suit if you're having a real hard time with the thugs with the weapons and stuff. You can upgrade it so it's anti-ballistic, anti-bullet. You can get different upgrades for like different combos, finisher moves, critical strikes, all kinds of different stuff that really help you out in the long run on the game. And that's another part that they just really focused on and made a lot better. I really appreciate all the hard work that was put into just thinking about what was good about Arkham Asylum and carrying that over to Arkham City. I cannot praise this game enough about that. There's a few things I really dislike about this game that kind of weren't in Arkham City, or Arkham Asylum rather, but they are in Arkham City. So one of the things I really dislike within this game is that there's a big cat and mouse, hot and cold game that you're going to always have to play, especially with certain missions. I found that the first like 4 or 5 missions you're playing hot and cold, hide and seek kind of games, and it's just not exciting for me. When I'm in an open world map and I just don't know the direction I'm supposed to go, there's some kind of like radio signal that I have to follow, or you know, a temperature or something, and you have to sit here, and you can kind of see it on screen right now where the signal's fading in and out and whatnot, and that's okay. It's not so bad that it's going to really cause the game to be really annoying, but this was probably the most annoying aspect I found about this game. One other annoying aspect is that the combat system has been improved and the flow of combat is a lot easier to use now. However, there are still times where you're going to counter and you just don't counter, or you're going to do a move and you just don't want to do the move. Like the finishing takedowns or the silent takedowns. Sometimes you want to take someone down very quickly and you just want to take them out, but you have to sit there and do the animation, which causes an enemy to see you and then the enemy comes over and kills you. So, you know, there's different things that you can sit here and say, well, if they had done this, if they had done that, but, you know, they didn't. So, those are the annoying features I found about this game. The features that I really enjoy about this game is the tone, the mood, how it's set, and how it's more adult. This game is not for children. If you get this game for your young, impressionable children, you're not going to be happy. Batman is brutal. He punches people's faces in. There's blood. There's guts. There's inmates talking about horrible things like murder, rape, horrible, dark things that are really, really evil. I'm telling you right now, if you get this for an impressionable child and your child has nightmares, you only have yourself to blame. So, this is more of an adult superhero game. There's no questioning that, and it's really, really good. I'm not really one to sit here and play a ton of games where they're swearing all the time. That's not my thing. I don't like it, and I know a lot of other people don't really like that stuff that much either. But on this one, it really belongs, because you're not going to sit here and be going around criminals and all these psychopaths who are murderers and stuff like that, and not hear the foul language, hear the psychopathic chatter that they're speaking about. It really sets the mood, and I gotta tell you, I really appreciate how they set the mood on this game. It's dark, it's dreary, it's amazing. So having gone through all the grand essentials of this review, the likes and the dislikes, let's get to the core of things. Is this game really a 10 out of 10? Are people hailing it as the game of the year? That's to be determined overall. However, saying that this game is a good game is an understatement. It's a great game. It's an amazing game. This game is mind-blowing. Okay, so graphically speaking, this game gets an A. S. Even. Maybe an X. I'll give it an S. It looks good. The shadows, the dynamic lighting, how it's dark, dreary, and just simply put, the character models are amazing. I remember popping this in and watching it, and how people moved, how they looked, and they just looked amazing. I couldn't have found anyone that looked better. I really, really like how the graphics look. Again, it sets the mood, it sets the tone, it's everything you need in a dark and dreary video game like this. Sound, well, voice acting is top-notch. They got paid good money. The music is off the hook. It's awesome. There's nothing better. I couldn't be happier with the music and the sound effects and the voice acting. A++. Controls, pretty simple to jump into and use, but it's going to take a while to get used to them. There's no lag time. There's no bad stuff happening with the controls. But I'll tell you right now, if you pick it up and you play it for a couple days and then put it down and don't play it anymore, you're going to have problems coming back because you're going to need to know the control scheme. You're going to have problems adjusting. Under controls, I give it an A, even though it does require a good amount of time to master. Gameplay and replay value, this game has a New Game Plus option. So even if you beat it, you can go back with everything you beat it with and do everything you possibly can with the best character in the world. I could not praise the gameplay or the replay value any more than I possibly already am. This game is, simply put, amazing. And if you don't get it, if you don't try it, then you're really missing out. So guys, I'm Protomario, and I give Batman Arkham City an S, borderline X
The situation
rank.
is worse than
There
I
is
thought.
nothing
Penguin has a supply
more
of the
satisfying than playing this game for an extended period of time. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, if you have any contrasting opinions, please leave them in the section below, and as always, your thumbs up are very much appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.